Hey guys, we're about to go over the answers to the calculating speed worksheet. We're going to go over this first 1 through 3 up here, and then we're going to go over the 4 through 7 down at the bottom. Remember, we are grading for accuracy here. You should have a purple pen in front of you. There should not be any other pens or pencils. If you use your pen or pencil to make corrections, you will not receive credit for that answer. You'll get a 0. So please make sure that you are correcting using a purple pen that Ms. Campbell has given you. You will be able to receive partial credit for any corrections that you make. If you do not make corrections and you get the questions wrong, then you will just not receive credit for that question. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, what is the SI unit to measure time? That would be the second. Number 2, the SI unit to measure distance or length, that is the meter. And the SI unit to measure speed is meters per second. Okay. So we did these examples the other day. You should have those filled out and you should have used them to help you. Let's go ahead and do numbers 4 through 11. Number 4, you're going to race your friend to a tree near the back of the playground. The tree is 24 meters away. That is a distance from where you stand. It will take you 4 seconds to reach the tree, that is the time, and what will your average speed be? We are looking for speed. So we're going to scribble out speed, and we are left with distance over time. S equals D over T, so we're dividing. We're going to fill in our calculation. S equals D, our distance is 24 meters, and our time is 4 seconds. And when we type that into our calculator, 24 divided by 4, we should get 6, and we're looking for our units. So here we have meters over seconds. So we should have meters slash S, meters per second. Okay. Pause the video, ask any questions that you have, correct your answers. Number 5, a train travels down a straight track at a constant speed of 40 miles per hour. It travels at this speed for 8 hours. This is a time, and it wants to know how far did the train travel. So we are looking for a distance. Scribble out our distance, and we get D equals S times T. Remember, when they're beside each other, we multiply. So in our calculation, we're going to plug it in. D is equal to S, so that is 40 miles per hour. And we're going to multiply that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to come down to the next line. Multiply it by 8 hours. And when you do 40 times 8, plug that into your calculator. You come up with a distance of 320, and if we're looking for distance, we need to look here at calculation to see which distance unit we're using. In here we have miles and hours. Hours is a unit of time, and we're looking for a unit of distance, so we are left with miles here. All right, so our answer is 320 miles. Pause the video, ask any questions. Correct your answers with purple pen only. And let's move on to number 6. The cheetah is the world's fastest land animal. An adult cheetah can reach speeds of, you can't see it here, but it should say 28 meters per second. If a cheetah was traveling at a constant speed of 28 meters per second, how many meters would the cheetah run in 5 seconds? So we are given a speed and a time, and it's asking us how many meters. And this is a distance. We're looking for distance. Scribble out distance. We have S times T. D equals the speed, which is 28 meters per second, times the time, which is 5 seconds. And when we plug that, I'm sorry, I did everything in the wrong space. D equals S times T. D is equal to 28 meters per second times 5 seconds. And if we plug this into our calculator, Remember, you guys should have those yellow calculators if you don't have your own. We get an answer of distance equals 140. And if we're looking for our distance, we need to look back at the calculation in our units. In our units, we have meters and seconds in here. Remember, seconds is a unit of time, so we're actually looking for meters here. So we're going to bring that over. Our answer should be 140 meters. Pause the video, ask any questions that you may have, correct your answers in purple pen if needed. All right, and our last one, number 7, how long, so we start out with the question here, how long would it take? If you were to just look at how long, you might think that that's a distance, but when we read the entire question, how long would it take, we actually see here that this is a time. So we are looking for time. How long would it take an object traveling at 100 kilometers per hour, so here is our speed, to travel 800 kilometers? That is our distance. If we're looking for time, scribble out time, we get T equals D over S. Time is equal to the distance traveled, which is 800 kilometers, abbreviated km, over the speed, which is 100 km per hour. And when we plug that into our calculators, 800 divided by 100, we should get a time of 8. And when we're looking for our units, remember we see we have kilometers twice and hours once. Kilometers is the unit of distance, and we're looking for our unit of time, and hours is the only one that's left over. So it is 8 hours. Please make sure that you have done all your corrections in purple pen. Your task for the rest of class depends on how you did on numbers 4 through 7. If you ended up making a lot of corrections on numbers 4 through 7, then I need for you to go back and you need to complete or check and make corrections on 8 through 11. We're going to be grading 8 through 11 in class tomorrow. And remember, it's for accuracy, so you got to have the correct answer to get the full credit. If you did very well on numbers 4 through 7 and you have completed 8 through 11, then you are going to complete or start working on the study guide. Okay, everyone is going to work on the study guide for homework. Your homework is to finish 8 through 11 if you didn't do so, and work on the study guide. You don't have to complete the study guide today because you're going to have a little bit of class time to work on it, and you'll be able to work on it for homework tomorrow as well. On Thursday, you guys are going to go over the answers to the study guide and ask any questions. Please remember that you have a quiz on this on Friday. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.